Welcome to Denver, Colorado football fans. A great look at Empower Field here in Mile High Stadium. Today, a pair of rivals from the AFC West. It's the LA Chargers and the Denver Broncos. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready! Stretch the eagle! Stretch the eagle!
Throwing to start this game. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Intended for Greg Dulcich. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd.
Well, we know they're
and 10
comfortably into the postseason already. You just hope that no one else is added to this list on the eve of the playoffs.
And this is so hard. You do try to exercise as much caution as you can with how they're going to play guys today. But you got to still play the game. I know their team wants, everybody in that locker room wants everyone available. And they will do all they can to get themselves ready in their pursuit of the Super Bowl.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field. And not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Here we go! Here we go! Yellow, 43.
Running back sent in motion. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
45, White. Hut.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
To the air, lands. Short throws dropped. This one's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready. Set.
He keeps this one himself. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
3rd and just 2 to go. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Quick, yellow. Here we go. Hut, hut.
Running it with Hampton. He'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Set, ready. Block, set.
Quick pass right side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, Chargers.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31.
Let's go. 60 red. Set.
Now it's Lance. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Okay, ready?
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow. Set.
They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. He's fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
6 defensive backs out there. Broncos going dime here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 50. Green. Ready. Ready.
On the ground, it's Edwards again. He hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Dicker connects there. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Returnable from the 2. Escapes the defender. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready, ready?
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Check smash. Get up. 70 Lions. Ready.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Hooker will look to throw. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
No throw, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. Fields this at the 19. He's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready up.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, mega. Here we go, set. Black 40.
Here's Hampton, open the drive. Takes the tackle. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Down. Yellow, 43. Ready?
He'll work against the blitz. Low left side, grabbed by Allen. On the move, past the 40. Keeps himself upright. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers stretch their early lead to 9. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers go up 10-zip here in the first.
Broncos nothing.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Ready?
Hooker to throw. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
To throw, Hooker. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Cougar 19.
Here's Hooker. The catch is made near the edge. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Ready?
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Warrior 70. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
He's going to throw it again. Short pass brought in. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Come on. Shotgun
hand off to Harvey. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. The Chargers have an early lead. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive.
Panthers 60. Panthers 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hey, smash Broncos.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Connection made to Hollins. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
First down, ball at the 36.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Hooker set to pass. We're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go, Rig. Go. 70 Lions.
Giving this to Harvey. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos start to fight back with their for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game.
Broncos 7.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Jackson now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 50, Green, ready.
Here's Lance now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ready.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready, ready. Yellow.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing his Lance. This one's complete. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Red, 30, claws red. Ready.
They'll go play action. This is cut downfield by Allen. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They get 27 on the play. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Yellow. Cut, cut.
Working inside the red zone. Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Put.
Hampton. Takes it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 9-point advantage. To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Returnable from the 1. And he'll be out of bounds after a tough return. Offense looking at its own 17 to begin the drive.
17-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Now Hooker. Cut out left. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Check, hurt, hurt.
It's Harvick straight ahead. Middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1.
Ready, ready. 70 Timberwolf.
Motion, motion. Here we go, check and look.
Harvey once more. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Go play action on first down. Rolling out to his left. He's keeping it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Hey, check the... Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Give up the middle to Harvey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
At the 42-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos, who have 1st and 10.
Tag. 70 Lions. Ready.
Now here's Hooker. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Harvey headed right. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Come on. Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Go.
To throw is Hooker. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 1-score game before halftime. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3- to 4-point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Jackson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Let's go. Set.
Looking to throw, Lance. Dump off, caught by his back. Room to work at the 35. And he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Come on, set. Black, ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. And it's going to be second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Ready.
Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Trey Harris, the intended target there. So they're left facing third and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
It's a screen play to Edwards. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That's halftime in this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10.
Here we go.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
60 red. Ready.
Third quarter's going to start with a run by Edwards. And this always ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Brought down by the corner pick 20th out of the University of Texas, John Day Barron.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Set. Hut. Red. Set.
Sticking with Edwards here. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Here we go. Yellow. 22. Hut.
First down, play action. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. That was Keandre Lambert-Smith on the target. So it's second down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It could be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Down. 52 blue.
Now it's Lance. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
All plays on the table here for third and 3.
Ready. 45. Right. 12. 10. Hut.
To the air, Lance. This is hauled in by Harris. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And it brings up an LA first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Chargers first down.
Ready. 10 black. Set.
He takes off with it. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense. How well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
95.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Ready?
They'll go for the gun with Edwards. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Hut.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ready.
They'll work against the blitz. It's caught. This is Lam McConkey. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Catch is made in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Set. Ready. 50. Ready.
Lance. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack, because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Going left side. Here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Hooker to throw. Completed over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throwing now off the play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Down.
Throwing his lands. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
White. Ready?
Here's a give inside to Edwards. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. They send him in motion.
60 red.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Right side into the hands of Allen. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers parlay the interception into points. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Chargers take a 3-possession lead. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Get it. Viking 18.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Hooker will look to throw. That'll be complete to Hollins. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First and 10, it's Harvey. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Come on, set! 70 Timberwolf.
Now Hooker. And he doesn't see a window we like, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Cougar 19. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. they'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Only one quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter.
Ready?
They'll come up on first and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60.
Hooker set to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, second and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
To throw is Hooker. And he's out the screen here. It's Harvey. Still has room inside the 15. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Bronco 80.
Now here's Hooker. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect
19
yourself.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go get him, go get him, go get him. Ready, right?
Looking to throw on third and 1. It's out of trouble. On the move, headed right. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the gap closes to 14 points.
If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a 2-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
52 Blue. Ready, ready.
Edwards off his own read. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
10 black. Hut, hut.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Got it.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Down. 33. Yellow. Ready.
They're going play action. Downfield finds Lambert Smith. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Hampton gets it out of his own read. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Yellow, 22.
A tight end in motion now. It's Hampton on 2nd. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
38. Broncos 17.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
17-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 70 Lions.
To throw, Hooker. Drops it down, Harvey. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 19 Tigers.
Here's Hooker. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On the jump.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
He's going to throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Ready? Jeff, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. 1st and 10 from the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
Throwing it again here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
They are throwing it again. Will finds his back. Harvey. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Nickel look by the Chargers here, 3rd down.
Let's go. Viking 18. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Going for it with Harvey. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
1st down, play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
Ready.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Hooker to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Well, even after the dropped INT, Brock, this drive's days seem numbered, and they've got 3rd and long here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
Here we go, shot. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Back to throw, needing a 1st. Forces that one, and it's intercepted.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Yellow, 43.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Down.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
22.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Chargers take this one on the road. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into the kind of that recipe. But bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers, as we'll see you next time from Denver.